Welcome to another useful video. Today's a super exciting day because we're going to cover the 2-month update on the Lemfo Lem T. And to begin, I really want to talk about the design of this smartwatch. And we all know it's heavy, we all know it's big, we all know that we've never seen another smartwatch like this before. But that's the reason why this, in my view, is such a win. This smartwatch gives you everything that you need from something that you're gonna wear on your wrist. And yes, the design is different, but it needs to be. This is not a traditional watch. This is a smartwatch. You're gonna be using a lot of different applications with it. You're gonna need that battery to last the rest of the day. You're gonna need something that can take over the functionality of a smartphone. And if you're truly looking for something to wear and not have to worry about carrying anything else with you, this Lemfo Lem T is probably the ticket. While it's bigger than it should be, and I do believe that the sizes of these things are going to shrink in the future, in my view, it's not bad for the functionality that you can get out of it. Remember guys, it's got a 4G LTE chip in there. It's got a big battery, it's got a camera, it's got a heart rate monitor, it has Wi-Fi, it has GPS, it can handle all of your apps. It's got 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigabytes of memory. Whoa. When I was shooting, there was a cat, and I decided to keep the cat in this video because I thought it looked really nice, and the cat wasn't really bothering me, but it was so beautiful I decided to take some video of it. It was actually really nice, and it didn't make any noise while I was shooting, so I really appreciated that. But back to the watch, guys. The screen is nice, the speaker is acceptable, so overall it can do everything that a smartwatch would do for you. And when you hold the watch, it has a really nice feeling of solidity, and it feels like a quality... Oh, there's the cat again, guys. Sorry to interrupt this video again, but hey, cat time. Cat life. Okay, so the watch has a really good feeling of solidity. It feels like it's honed from one piece of rock. And I really like that the design is simple. I don't want a over extravagant or overly styled product on my wrist, especially if I'm going to be accessing it a lot, because I want to get my information or make my call as fast as possible and get back to my life. And so here's a look at the back of the watch, and you can see that it's got the heart rate monitor, the charging pins, the SIM card cover slot, and here's a look at the screen. And the screen is actually really nice as well. I've really enjoyed using it because the real estate is so much nicer. I've tried the portable Wi-Fi hotspot with it. It worked great. I've installed YouTube, I've installed Netflix, they all work great. Now, one tip for you guys, if you can't download the app directly from the App Store, search for it on like Google Chrome or Firefox and download the APK for the version of Android that this watch has, which is 7.1. Once you do that, it will work for you. And also, make sure to check out my other video on a crazy launcher that I found. And coming up is a sample of some Netflix.
In bedrooms up and down the country, a makeup revolution has begun. Now, out of thousands that applied, 10 aspiring makeup artists have a chance to make it in the real world. Every week, the 2 who least impress will head into a face-off. The loser goes home.
My German translator. I'm allergic to nuts. Can you please tell me what dish has peanuts in it?
Ich bin allergisch gegen Nüsse. Können Sie mir bitte sagen, welches Gericht Erdnüsse enthält?
I really like German chocolate. Do you know where the closest confectionaire is?
Ich mag deutsche Schokolade sehr. Wissen Sie, wo die nächste Konditorei ist?
Is it gonna rain today? ? And if so, should I bring an umbrella? ?
Wird es heute regnen? Und wenn ja, sollte ich einen Regenschirm mitbringen?
So as you can see, the functionality of this smartwatch is off the charts. You can do so many things with it, and that's why it's also a wonderful travel companion, because it does have that translator with Google installed on the watch so that you can use it and make sure that you're getting to where you need to go without any hiccups or issues. Additionally, with this launcher that I found, it has a lot of customization, so you can really fine-tune and adjust the layout for your specific needs and what you access the most. So again, I highly recommend you go check out that video and see what this crazy launcher that I found is all about. And another reminder, this watch has a full version of Android. This is not some Wear OS type of scaled down Android software. It's a full version of Android 7.1.1, which means that you have full access to the Play Store and all of those apps. Additionally, you can download and install a lot of monitors or usability apps, and I found that they all work very well. Here's some phone information on this watch. You can see it's got Android 7.1.1, Android Nougat. It's got a 32-bit ARM architecture for the chip, and it also has a 4G LTE chip, 32 gigs of internal storage, 3 gigs of memory, so on and so forth. Also, this watch is actually pretty great to play games on. Now, be advised that the screen orientation will change when you're playing most games, but I've found that that hasn't bothered me just because the real estate of the screen is very nice, so it gives you a very immersive experience so that you really get enthralled when you're playing a version of your favorite game. And that's another wonderful thing. With 32 gigs of storage on this particular device, you'll have the memory to be able to download and play a lot of your favorite games, which in my opinion is a big bonus, especially if you're looking to kill some time or just play when you're on the bus or something. So this is another huge perk of this watch. One thing I've noticed when playing games is that the device temperature does tend to go up a little bit, but it doesn't get overly hot and it does play most games pretty well. I wouldn't say that this processor is made to handle very intense and demanding games, but that's part of this watch, right? It doesn't have flagship specs, so I'm not going to expect flagship performance from it. What I am going to expect though is a watch that's going to take care of me on my day-to-day activities and what I need to use it for. Is it available for me to make that call? Can I take that picture? Can I access my email? Will it give me my notifications and my text messages? Can I use WhatsApp? And the answer to all of these questions is yes, 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 and yes. That's why, in my opinion, the usability with this device on a day-to-day basis is pretty great. Again, the specifications and the hardware isn't going to blow you away, and as long as you have the correct expectations, then this watch will get you to where you need to go and do what it needs to do for you without any hiccup. So, you might be wondering, what's my final verdict on the Lemfo Lem T? Well, I can tell you that this device is worth your time and money. Is it a perfect device? No, but I don't think any device is perfect at this time. There's always going to be something that it can do better, but for the price point and what this product offers, I feel like it's a huge win. It gives you the benefits of having a portable phone on your wrist. It's not too large, the battery is good, the screen is good, it does everything that you need it to do, and it's been pretty great to me so far. So really, while there are some minor complaints, I think overall, as a holistic package, this watch is a great item. And with that, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please have a wonderful day and hit that like and subscribe button.